Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is MOGIBETH. For those of y'all who are new here, I own a 6-figure reselling business selling primarily women's clothing on places like Poshmark and Mercari. Today's video, I'm doing a thrift with me, but it's a little bit different. I am going out of town tomorrow and I need to find 40 things before I do that because I finally got to a point where my employee has run out of things to process. So I'm very lucky in the sense that I've set up these systems where I have an employee who processes, steams, photographs, and inventories everything for me. I have a VA who drafts all my listings. So essentially all I had to do is source and look over drafts and post them, which is great. I love this setup I have. But we had quite a backlog of inventory. Like I've had quite a few things for my employee to process up until now. Now we're out of stuff, like fresh out of stuff, and I'm going out of town. So I need to find 40 items in like the span of 4 hours, no less than that. So right now it's what, 2:40, and thrift stores here close at 7. So yeah, I have a little over 4 hours. So I'm gonna set my timer. We're gonna go 3 places, set my timer at each one. And I also, since I'm going out of town tomorrow, don't have time to do a haul. So I'm just gonna tell you in the car what I found. And we're just gonna make it work. We're just gonna hopefully find some stuff. I might be a little bit more lenient in terms of profit and profit margin of what I'm expecting. I won't share my numbers with you this time except for maybe just like rough ballpark idea. Okay, well, time is ticking, so let's go inside and see what we can find. Hopefully like 12, 13, 14 things at this location. We'll see. Yay! So as y'all saw, I found those Everlane jeans as soon as I walked in, which is very exciting. Picked those up. But before I went through jeans, I went over to this new rack to go through it. I always beeline it to the new rack that are out because this is inventory that, you know, other thrifters haven't really gone through yet. But unfortunately, I didn't find much on this rack. I did pull out this M+A lounge robe and put it in my cart because I wanted to check comps because I'd never heard of that brand before. But after checking comps, I realized it wasn't a very well-known brand. There wasn't very much demand for it on the reselling marketplace, so I put it back. Then I went over to my favorite category, the one I always go to first, which is jeans. I typically, you know, might pass on these J. Crew jeans, but since, you know, of course I was in a crunch, J. Crew can do well for me, especially in certain sizes, you know, around 28 to 30. So I decided to go ahead and pick those up, but I did pass on these J. Crew jeans just based off of style alone. They were kind of like a more straight leg or boot cut type of style, so just not in as much of a high demand. I found these Madewell jeans. I was looking very closely at condition, looking for any type of pulling along there or stretching of the elastic, but they actually seem to be in pretty good condition. That fair trade eco tag tells me that it's a newer style, so I decided to go ahead and pick those up. I also came across these Good American jeans, which I was very excited to come across. I love selling Good American, and typically our Goodwills don't mark it up, but the condition of these jeans were just really, really poor, like super faded, had a couple of holes. So I decided to go ahead and put those back. Came across these Madewell jeans and I was excited to find these as well. It's a style I sell pretty regularly. However, someone got crafty and cut them off, hemmed them themselves with a pair of scissors. So I went ahead and passed, and that's something you always want to check for with jeans. So I headed over to the shoe section, and I unfortunately did not find a lot of shoes. They did have a few good pairs of shoes, but they just marked them up way too high. So I had to pass on those. But I don't know if I got any shoes this whole day, so it is what it is. Then I went over to dresses, and I spent as much time as I could within this section. I did come across one Free People dress that you'll see in a second, and it's a good example of a Free People dress I would almost always pass on. Okay, so fairly successful. I'm gonna get in the car and show you what I got. Okay, so I found 15 items at this Goodwill. I am pretty happy with what I found. Most of it's jeans and pants, which is normal for me these days. But I actually didn't check comps on anything that I found. A lot of what I found I have experience selling, so it was fine that I didn't check comps. But typically I would have checked comps on a lot of this other stuff, but did not have time today, which is fine. We'll just list it, and I'm sure we'll at least make our money back on all these things. So the first is Zara, and this is the new tag, and this is a size medium, and I love selling newer Zara outerwear pieces. This is a black coat, the zip up and button closures. It's got a hood and it's got a faux fur attachment that's detachable. I paid $14.99 for it, which is actually pretty low for our Goodwills. Usually they mark up Zara outerwear to at least 20 bucks. So I went ahead and picked that up. This is a brand, 1822 denim. It does not retail for a lot of money, but what I found through liquidation is that their maternity jeans, certain styles especially, can actually sell really fast. This is a size 29 and it was half off. It was $7.99 half off, so I paid $4 for them. And they're really cute. Actually, they have all this distressing on them and they seem like a recent style, and the distressing's in good condition, so I went ahead and picked those up. I went through the maternity section, of course. And then I found these new tag loft maternity pants, and they retail for $79.50. I think they're pants you would wear to work. They're kind of just more dress pants, and they were $7.99, so I decided to try those out. That is something I would have definitely checked comps on if I had time, because I've never sold maternity loft. But since they were new tag and they were priced reasonably, I decided to go ahead and get them. I actually did quickly look up comps for these. These were in the maternity section, but they're not maternity. They're men's, they're Marine Layer. This is a great brand, and they are called the Cambridge cord. I paid $12.99 for them, but I really quickly looked up comps and it looked like it would be worth picking these up. They're 34-32, which is a good size, so pick those up. This is a maternity brand that I've sold once before, and it did so fast. It's called Blanky, and these are maternity leggings, and they actually had I think a couple of these, but I just picked the one that was in the best condition. I paid $9.99 for them, which is pretty high. I don't think they'll probably sell for like $30. Hopefully they just sell fast. You know, something to give my employee and makes me some money. So next was, this is a brand I don't find at a thrift store all too often. It's L'Academy, which is a Revolve brand, and I think this is an older piece. I googled this piece just to make sure like there were stock photos for it and everything, but it's this green polka dot mini dress, wrap dress, and this is a size extra small. Goodwill didn't know this brand, so I only paid $6.99 for it. Similarly, like right next to it, this is definitely an older piece, but this is another Revolve in-house brand. It's called Privacy Please. This was definitely from the same person. Extra small. This is a little romper, blue and red stripe romper with this front tie. I'm guessing I won't get too much for these, like 30, 35, and I paid $6.99 for that as well. And then I love selling Beta brand. I actually found two pieces of Beta brand. These are small petite, just yoga dress pants, and they were $7.99. Very happy. Okay, this I found on the new rack, and it is new tag Beta brand. And I've only sold, I should say, pants by Beta brand, but this is either a top or a dress. I don't know. I did not have time to check comps, but since it's new tag and it was only $7.99, I decided to pick it up and try it out. It's a size large. I've heard from other YouTubers, reseller YouTubers, that Beta brand does pretty well in other categories, so hopefully that is the case. Okay, I got a couple of J. Crew jeans, which I'm on the fence about. Sometimes I like selling J. Crew jeans, sometimes they just sit and nothing happens, so we'll see. But this is J. Crew Billy Demi boot crop, size 29. And they're white jeans, and they have that kind of little kick flare at the bottom. I tend to not pick up a ton of white jeans these days, but I decided to pick those up because they actually were quite cute, and again, I needed to find something. Okay, so these, I would have definitely looked these up, but it's Levi's Made and Crafted, which is kind of their most expensive brand. These are called the 721 High Rise Skinny. They're a much more solid, like durable denim, but I paid up for them. I paid $12.99, and they're a size, they seem pretty small, 24. They're cute though. They're, you know, good wash and everything. So I wish I could have looked those up, but they should do pretty well. I've sold Levi's Made and Crafted before, and it has done fairly well. Okay, pair of Madewell jeans. I love selling Madewell. These were $9.99. These are the 10-inch high-rise skinny, and yeah, just, you know, I think a good old, just kind of my bread and butter is Madewell jeans. Here's the other J. Crew jeans I was talking about. Size 29, again, probably same person. Lookout high-rise skinny. They're in really good condition, and they're just a really dark wash jean, skinny jean. And I paid $9.99, which again, I probably would have passed on if I wasn't in a crunch, because I would have preferred to pay $7.99 for J. Crew denim, but it is what it is. Okay, this is Madewell with the Eco Trade tag, which tells me it's a much newer piece. This is a 9-inch mid-rise skinny. Let's see. Yeah, it's from winter 2019. Paid $9.99 for them. Cute. Did I say what size they are? Yeah, size 24. Okay, this is the last piece, which I think you saw me find. It is Everlane. These are really good condition, like brand new. And these are so cute. 31 long. I don't know what style they are. Oh, the Way High jean. Okay, cool. Really, really, really cute. And I paid $12.99 for them, which is kind of high for Everlane these days, but again, I actually probably would have picked them up anyway. I love selling Everlane. It's moving slower these days than it used to, but I still love selling it. I actually sold an Everlane dress on eBay today. So anyways, okay, I'm actually kind of wanting to go to Crossroads now. So we're gonna head to the buy sell trade store and hopefully find some items. I have a few cards to spin there, so from when I traded in stuff from the bins. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link up a video where I go to the bins, buy stuff, and then go and trade it in at Crossroads. So let's head on over there and see if we can find anything. Hopefully with the transitioning seasons, they've marked a lot of stuff down. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, let's go. All right, well, I was hoping that Crossroads would have a bunch of things marked off because we're heading into spring, but they really didn't. So maybe it's because it is still kind of chilly here in Portland, so they want to hold on to, you know, their cold weather inventory a bit longer. But I am hoping that they do start marking things down soon because I haven't been able to find a lot of things in Crossroads recently. But I did find some jeans that piqued my interest, these J. Crew jeans, but they were size 23, so I did decide to pass. These Acne Studios jeans were new at tag, which is very exciting. Acne Studios is a designer that, you know, retails for a lot of money. But then after checking comps on those, I decided to put them back. But I was going through jeans, and then I decided to go to jackets and coats because I thought, hey, these will be marked off because, you know, of the warmer weather situation. But no, they didn't really mark them down yet either, so I didn't find anything in here. I then headed over to dresses, which I didn't put on camera, but I did find one thing which I will show you in the haul. And then I checked out really almost the entire rest of the store. I spent a lot of time in here. I checked out pants, and pants can sometimes be a good section for me, but this time around it really didn't end up being all too successful, unfortunately. So I didn't get much, which you'll see. Okay, so not really that successful at Crossroads. I got one thing, and because of my conversion, because I bought these things at the bins, my cost of goods is much lower than what I paid for it because I had that trade-in credit. But I basically just got this new tag Lululemon dress. They wanted, I mean, they asked $42 for it, and so with my conversion rate, actually, let's just do the math. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen and show you how I do it. So they actually also charge a living wage fee, which is 3%. So I ended up paying $43.78. So I was able to spend $30.99 on one card that had a conversion rate of 0.117, and then $12.79 on another card that had a conversion rate of 0.106. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's again that consignment video that I did. So in total, my cost of goods, meaning what I actually spent to acquire this dress, is $4.99. So $3.63 plus $1.36, $4.99. Not too bad for a new tag Lululemon dress. I chose to get this one just because I honestly wasn't finding that many good items that were half off, and so I decided let's just pick one that's full price that I know is going to sell well. And Lululemon has just been selling really well for me, and since it was new at tag, it's really cute. I also kind of want to try it on. I decided to go ahead and pick it up. It is called the Pocketed Drop Waist Mini Dress. Retails for $138, and it's a size 6. So, and since it's really pretty camel tan color. Okay, but I have an hour to go find the remaining 24 items. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. In fact, I know I probably won't. So I'm kind of thinking of a plan B. I've got some stuff in my laundry room I can probably pull together to drop off tonight to give to my employee to process, but I want to find as many things as possible at this next stop. So let's cross our fingers, head on over there, because it's 5:45 and it closes at 7. So I've got to go. All right, see you there. As I did with the other Goodwill, I beelined it for this new rack. This was a vegan leather blank NYC jacket, which I do like to pick up for the right price, but $19.99 is not the right price, so I definitely did pass on that. Here's a Lululemon tank. I typically don't pick up Lululemon tops for, thrift store prices, but I will pick them up in the bins and sometimes include them in Mogi boxes and so forth. Same with bras, because they're so lightweight, and they still will sell, just it'll take longer and they won't sell for nearly as much as, say, bottoms or sweaters. Here is a pair of Madewell jeans, reasonably priced and in great condition, and they have that exposed button fly in some cute distressing, so I was excited to find those. These are rag & bone jeans. They're skinny. I actually do like selling rag & bone jeans, but these were a low rise and older style, so I did pass, especially for $14.99. If they were high rise, I probably would have considered it, and I would have checked comps because it's pretty easy to check comps on rag & bone jeans. But of course, I'm in the denim section first. Once again, frame jeans for $19.99. I definitely passed on those. Here you go, Madewell in worse condition for $29.99. I mean, what's going on here? I don't know. The pricing at Goodwill is just all over the place. Then I found these Everlane wide leg crops. This is a style by Everlane that tends to do really well for me, so I was really excited to find those. And I found a few good pieces of Everlane, so that'll be nice to stock in my inventory and in my closet. This is a pair of Bowden pants. I think they wanted $7.99 for those, so I didn't even check comps. I just put them in my cart because I need inventory, and those look pretty good for that price. Those Anthropology leggings were cute. They're like faux suede, but they're priced too high, and they actually had quite a bit of pilling on them, so I decided to pass on those. These And Other Stories pants were like this weird purple. It was a jogger. I don't know. Definitely passed on those. Blank NYC faux suede leggings. I would maybe pick those up at the bins, but I would not pay $10 for those. Last time I tried to sell Blank NYC faux suede leggings, it took quite a long time. So definitely was a quick decision to pass. I went through, I think, a few other sections of the thrift store, but I landed at the end at maxi dresses because this is really where I like to spend the most of my time. That Eloquy dress back there, I was gonna pick up. I thought it said $9.99, but the tag said $99.99. I don't even think it retailed for that much. That was just absurd to me. I did a double take. But then this Torrid dress, $29.99. I mean, they are just, $24.99 for Lulu's. These are all new with tag, so I guess that is their justification. But yeah, they're still incredibly overpriced. Lane Bryant, they wanted $29.99 for. So these will almost certainly end up staying here until maybe someone buys them at half price, but probably end up at the bins. So hopefully I'll be lucky enough to be going to the bins on the day that they all end up there. I'm waiting for Goodwill to get the memo that no one's going to pay that much for these items. So maybe it will take a while for them to do that. Someone who owns a bridal boutique had donated all of these dresses because there were a bunch of them in these same brands, First Impression, Bill Levkoff, and I actually do like selling Bill Levkoff, so I was particular with what I picked up, but I actually did pick up a couple of pieces by him because the yellow tags were half off, so I was able to get them at least, under $20. And yeah, I found a few good pieces that I will show you in the haul. Alright, so really wish I would have skipped Crossroads because I know I could have easily found 25 items here. I found 15 in the span of a little less than an hour, or a little more than an hour. So I'm really excited with what I found. Again, most of it's pants and jeans. But I want to show you, even though it's dark and I'm sitting in the parking lot, whatever. My car's locked. Let's just do this little haul. This is fun. I kind of like it. Alright, first are these Madewell tennis shoes. And they are genuine calf hair on the upper. And they're kind of in this leopard print. And they're in really good condition. There's some scuffs on the sides, but otherwise really, really good condition. They're a size women's 10 and men's 8.5. And I think they're pretty new too. I paid $13 for those, and then I didn't check comps on any of this again. These are UGG tennis shoes, which I thought was kind of interesting. They're in really good condition too. They're this kind of gold suede tennis shoe. I paid $15 for these, so we'll see if it's worth it, but they're in really, really, really good condition, maybe worn once or twice. So, and what size are they? That's a good question. They're size 9. They're my size, so if they don't sell, maybe I'll keep them. Okay, I think y'all saw me find these. These are Everlane. They're the wide leg crop. This particular style does pretty well for me by Everlane. I paid $9.99 for them. They're in black and they're a size 0. Okay, next this is a brand I have sold through liquidation, and it's done pretty well for me. This was new with tag. It's Betsy Adam. You guys see that? It retailed for $209, and I paid, it was half off, so yellow tags were half off. So I paid $6.50, and it's this one shoulder kind of ruffle midi dress. Gowns by this brand do really well, but this should do really well. It looks like royal blue, but it's actually kind of like a purple blue in real life. So that should be good for that price. I thought that was a really good find. I picked up some Madewell jeans, of course. These are the 10-inch high-rise skinny in size 25, and here they are. They actually have, this exposed button fly, which is really cute. And then they have kind of a chewed up hem. And I paid $9.99. They were pricing Madewell all over the place at this Goodwill. It was kind of bonkers. So hopefully these do well. Let me make sure, are all the buttons there? Yeah. I don't know why those were priced low. They had paid price at $19.99. Okay, I found a pair of Everlane jeans. These are a size 33. Not quite as in new condition as the other ones. You can see they're somewhere, but only paid $7.99 for these. So whoever's pricing just didn't know about Everlane. So happy about that. So a few weeks ago, must have been, I guess, a month ago now, my friend Steven texted me that there were new tag Bill Levkoff gowns, because he knows I like to sell formal wear at this Goodwill, because they were just rolled out a bunch of carts of them, but he told me they're kind of priced high. So I saw them like a couple weeks ago, and I decided they're priced too high. This is the week that they're priced half off, so I picked up a couple. The couple that I picked up have the newer tag. They were new at tag, and they were priced at $29.99 instead of, like, some of them were priced at $39.99. So I paid $14.99 or $15 essentially instead of $30. And this is a size 12 in this wine color. And then I got another one, but it's down further down. We'll get to it. I purchased these kind of on instinct. I watch this YouTube channel, Thrift Life now, because a couple of y'all recommended it. And he says something like, I bought this on instinct, and sometimes my instincts are very off. That is very true for me as well. So that's why I always recommend checking comps in the store, but of course, in a pinch, sometimes you don't have that option. But these are the Legging Ankle by Adriana Goldschmied. I really am careful with this brand because it can sit and it oftentimes is just not in very good condition, but these look like brand new. They look really nice. So what size are they? They're size 31, which is also good, but they're these black distressed skinny jeans. And yeah, I hope that they'll do well. I usually try to look for high-rise, and these don't look like they're high-rise, so we'll see. I might regret that. I paid $14.99 for them, so that's pretty high. They're just like so brand new and I don't know, nice. Ooh, I was really excited about these. They just look like regular old green pants, but then of course when I was looking, that little pull tag was pulled out. So I looked in, ta-da, Lululemon. Very happy. If they knew it was Lululemon, they would have priced it up more, but they priced it at $9.99. So very happy with that. Here's my other Bill Levkoff. Did I show you all the tag in the last one? This one is a pink color. Is there some discoloration? I don't know, it might be my lights. It's a size 8. That's what the tag looks like. It's like hashtag Levkoff, but it's all the same. It's Bill Levkoff. And this brand doesn't retail for a ton of money. If you've watched my formal wear video, I actually covered this brand. It tends to retail like between 100 and 150, but if you get it new at tag, people are looking for a certain style, certain color, certain size. So if you have what they're looking for, it retains its value pretty well, and I can usually sell like $50 to $70. Okay, this was on a new rack. It's a two-piece swimsuit, and it was priced together for $9.99. It is brand new with tags, so let me show you the tag. Garnet Hill. Garnet Hill swimsuits have done really well for me in the past, and I don't know if I've ever found a new tag one, but it's this kind of tankini top, and then these board short, where's this, a skirt? Yeah, this little skirt bottom. And they both have tags. This has the hygienic liner, and it's a size 12. So I'm hopeful that will do well. I don't know, it might be older style, so we'll see if we can find a stock photo for that. Okay, this is a brand I learned about from liquidation. It's sold at Nordstrom, sold at Revolve, sold at Shopbop. It's called Commando, and they specialize in leggings and kind of basic wear, like bras and so forth, and it sells really, really well. I've never purchased it pre-owned, so we'll have to see how it does. I don't know. I don't think I have anyway. This was $7.99, half off though, so, you know, paid $4 for it, and it's a size large, and it's in really good condition, so I'm really excited I found those. This is a really exciting brand. It's not a really exciting style, but I checked comps actually on this, and it looked pretty good. This is Mother. I mean, good enough, I should say that. These are a corduroy. They're not high-rise, which is typically what I look for. but they're kind of a corduroy crop, and I paid $9.99 for them. When I was checking comps, it should sell for around $40, so I was okay with that. And the thing is, these are like in brand new condition. They look like they've never been worn, which is pretty rare for me when it comes to Mother. They're called Mother the Dropout in Hopscotch. I always enjoy finding Mother, and I actually find that I can sell low-rise Mother if they're in really good condition in certain styles, just not for nearly as much, usually around like $40, $50. This is just a pair of Bowden black wide leg pants. I decided just to pick up for $7.99, a good kind of bread and butter item. And then the last piece, which I actually did look up as well, is a new tag, Becca. So this is a swimwear brand I've covered in a swimwear video, which I'll link up on the screen. I think it's an older video, but it's still, I think, very useful if you haven't watched it yet. And this is what the little tag looks like in the garment. And these are called like lace swim pants, and they actually look like they do pretty well. So size large. I think I should be able to get like 30 to 40 for them. What did I pay for them? $7.99. And new with tag, it looks like it does even better. So very happy with 2 Goodwills. Got 30 items. Didn't make my quota. I guess I got 1 plus 1, so I got 31 items. But you know what? I think I'm happy with what I found. I think I can scavenge together 9 more items at home and for my own personal closet, or I think I have some items from like really old bins trips that are in my laundry room that I can toss together. So thank y'all so much for watching. I hope this video was kind of fun. It was definitely different than what I usually do in terms of just doing these hauls in the car. But yeah, in a pinch, you know, resellers, we gotta be scrappy. We gotta figure stuff out on the fly, and today was a pretty good day. I'm happy with the results. So let me know in the comments down below what your favorite piece from what I found today was. I'm really happy with all the pants, all the jeans I found. I love selling pants and jeans. I'm hopeful that those Lululemon pants will do well. I didn't check comps. And all the maternity wear I found in the first store. Didn't have a chance to go through maternity here, but yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with what I found today. So let me know in the comments down below what your favorite piece was, and make sure you like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see y'all in the next one. Okay, love y'all. Bye!